Coming up on August 10th, it is all about Hear Me Roar. It's a Creation Kingdom Zoo, and right now I'm joined by Melissa Blake and Mark Bradley, and I appreciate y'all coming down here today.
Thank you for having us.
A little bit of a ride for you from over in Scott County, Virginia.
A little bit, but that's all right. The camel made it easy on the way over.
You rode the camel down today, huh? Okay, all right, very good. But this is the 6th annual Hear Me Roar event. Melissa, tell us about it.
Hear Me Roar is a fundraiser that we do with Waiting to Hear to help funds to send children to Camp Here, which is a camp that the kids that are hard of hearing and deaf get to go to and just have fun, meet other kids like them. They get excited to meet other kids that hear the way they do. It's also a time when parents can get together and share information and resources and just encourage each other. And also it's a fundraiser to help our hearing aid bank, which supplies hearing aids for children who couldn't have them normally.
And you actually have a daughter who was helped with this.
My daughter was. It's a complete life changer for her.
Right.
It's such a wonderful organization. We couldn't afford the hearing aids she needed.
Right.
Waiting to Hear stepped in and bought them for her and gave them to her. And she's been going on 3 years now with them, and she's just a whole different child.
That's fantastic.
It really is.
I love to hear success stories like that. And Mark, you like to be involved with this event. Talk to us about Creation Kingdom Zoo involvement with this organization.
Well, it was a good opportunity for us to partner with an organization that's putting their money where their mouth is, and that's important for us.
Right.
You know, you can visit any zoo, but you can only experience Creation Kingdom Zoo, and I believe that experience is important in helping long-term survival of species. And you know, when we're able to partner with an organization that's helping kids, it's just a win-win situation.
And when folks show up for the event, talk us through the event. Tell us what's going to be happening.
Well, it's August the 10th,
right?
Starting at 7 p.m. There will be between 25 and 30 characters. You'll get to see superheroes, princesses, you know, just anybody and everybody. We're hoping to have
plenty of animals.
Yeah, plenty of animals. You get to see the animals under the lights when it's cooler, and it's a private event for Waiting to Hear.
Right.
So you're there with with people who are like-minded, wanting to support Waiting to Hear, and it's just an awesome time because you get to. There will be some of the kids there who are actual recipients. Some of the parents, you get to talk to them if you want to, just to hear their experiences. And I encourage that because, you know, if you walk up to my daughter, she's 10, she will talk your ear off about her hearing aids and what we're Waiting to Hear has done for her. So it's just a really neat opportunity to see something that maybe you wouldn't see normally.
Right. And going to be right there at Creation Kingdom Zoo. What's going on with the zoo right now? It's been a while since we've been over there. You've got a lot of stuff going on at the zoo. It
has. We've got some new construction going on. There's a new section of the zoo opening up. Part of that's already open now. It's a new lion exhibit. And so, you know, as it gets darker, the lights come on to the exhibits, and your carnivores that have been sleeping most of the day, they come alive. So it's a neat event, really, to see all those characters. Again, you've got princesses and superheroes, and they're just scattered throughout the zoo, so kids can get their pictures made with them, talk with them, and that sort of thing. So it's a really cool opportunity to see animals and characters. It's
got to bring a smile to your face to have an event like this over there where they can get out and really enjoy what y'all have to offer.
It does. Being able to connect people with nature is something that's vitally important, I think, to, again, long-term conservation efforts. And so being able to see the smiles on kids' faces from seeing maybe Spider-Man or seeing a 600-pound tiger is definitely rewarding.
And rewarding for you to be able to have this time of fellowship. It's also a time of learning for everybody as well.
It is, yeah. You haven't lived till you've looked at the animals with Darth Vader, I'm just saying.
That would lend a little something to it, wouldn't it?
Yeah. That adds a little extra cool.
When you've had this event in the past, what has been the response? I mean, from the parents, from the student, from the children as well. What's been the response to this event?
It's just been overwhelming. You have people come in, and you know they've seen us on the news, or they've seen us talking, or in the newspaper, and they get to come in. The general public comes in, and they get to talk to us about the situation. It helps us to educate people a lot that these kids. They can't hear, but so what? I can't see. It helps us to educate the public that you know, they're people just like anyone else.
Right.
They just can't hear, right? And it puts it in such a fun environment,
Right.
and makes it fun for everybody. We were in line waiting to meet Elsa a couple of years ago, and my daughter's name is Anna, and there was a couple behind us, and they were flipping through the program you can get, and Anna's story was in there.
Right.
And they were talking, and I was like, oh, I wonder if we'll get to meet Anna. Well, my daughter
there she
spun
was.
around, and she's like, I'm right here. So, I mean, it's just a really fun opportunity for these kids to have their voices heard.
Right.
I mean, they're all little personalities.
All right. Thank y'all so much for coming by today.
Thank you.
This is
for
going to be a
having us.
great event.
Yep.
And how can folks, if there's someone that has a child and they would love to come to this event in need of a hearing aid, how can they get involved?
Well, they can contact Shannon Ball at waitingtohear.org.
All right, very good. And we got some information about this event coming up on the screen for you right now. It is Hear Me Roar. It's happening there at the Creation Kingdom Zoo right over there in Scott County, Virginia.